Good, good morning. It is day 62. I woke up this morning super tired. My alarm clock went off at 5. That was good. But yeah, I was really tired this morning. I had a hard time getting up. I haven't been making coffee in the morning, even though I have it all with me, because it just takes too long. For how long it's taken me to hike these miles, I just can't justify using my pot for anything right now. So I honestly really haven't. My breakfasts have just been bars, not my oatmeal. So I probably need to change that up a bit, because I can tell in the mornings I'm quite tired, but also like don't have a lot of energy for the first couple of hours until whatever I eat kicks in. So like right now I haven't even eaten yet, so makes the going a little tougher. I should probably switch that up, but it's just hard when it's like it takes 12 hours to hike 15 miles. You just don't want to waste any time. Not that having breakfast is a waste of time, it's a great use of time, but I don't know, here I am rambling. Anyways, day 62. I am not doing a goddamn pass today. Hoopla, wahoo, amen, every other exclamation of excitement. I'm really hoping I can do 15 or 16 miles, but the Muir Pass, like I said yesterday, has a lot of snowfields on either side. It's quite hard to camp too high up unless you want to camp in snow, which I don't. So I'm hoping I can go more than 11 miles. But honestly, after tomorrow, I don't think I'll do a pass. I think it's like a long stretch near the VVR or John Muir Ranch, something, I don't know. So it's mostly downhill, which still takes me a while because of my runner's knee. Still hurts quite a bit going downhill, so it's not like I'll be able to do even 20 miles, but that would be the goal. So anyways, it's hard out here, y'all. Like, actually it's really hard and it's also incredible and amazing, and I love it every second, even the hard stuff. I feel bad that the Sierras are like having this lens of pain because of my injuries, and I do feel like that certainly is impacting some of my joy out here. But I just try to do my best to be grateful to be out here every day and to appreciate the absolute beauty around me, and you know, to have gratitude too that like even though I'm in pain like all of the time, that I feel safe. Like I'm still out here walking. I could still be off trail. I could have broken my leg like the person yesterday. Like there's just a million things that can go wrong out here that have more permanent injuries than me. So I'm just trying to have gratitude for everything, honestly. I'm really grateful to be here. It doesn't matter how hard it is. It's incredibly rewarding. It's just really a gift. So I keep that in my mind. Anyways, okay, day 62, let's get some miles in. I guess this is called the Golden Staircase, and it goes all the way down. Don't know how well you can see it. Alright, it is 8 a.m. I just stopped and had the rest of my breakfast with ankles and with 007. 007 yesterday gave me codeine pills for my pain, which I was kind of nervous about taking because I'm not one to take painkillers or honestly any medicine, even when I'm in pain, although the butt injury was definitely the first time I took ibuprofen on trail. Well, off of trail. Anyways, all that's to say, he was giving me 10 of them and I was like, no, I won't use those all. So he gave me 5. And I just took my first one. I cut it in half. I don't know how, I mean, I know how strong it is. Like it's on the, it was like prescribed. I think it's 350 milligrams. I don't know. It's on the tablet. It's just, I don't know. It doesn't make a difference to me because I don't think I've ever taken codeine. So I don't know how it's going to hit me. And then I guess some symptoms, especially at high altitude, is that you could feel lightheaded. But today I'm not going to go over a pass. And so I thought, well, this seems like a good time to try it. So I tried half. And we'll see how that goes. I may not do it anymore. I'm not one for pain medicine like that. And my butt does hurt. But to be honest, taking one ibuprofen a day has been good enough. I mean, I'm still in a lot of pain, but I don't know. It's okay, you know? So anyways, we'll see how that goes. Otherwise, yeah. It sounds like there is camp spots that were like 16 miles away by water. So I'm really grateful to know that because I'm going to do everything in my power to get there today. That way, tomorrow, first thing, I've got the pass. Lunch is chicken and pretzels and some whales. Yum! Lunch with a view. Alrighty, back on trail. 007 and Inkle stopped by and they said that the weather's supposed to be like this the rest of the week, warm and sunny. So that is good. But I'm sunburned, so right now at least the sun is hurting me more than usual. But that's okay, I'm so excited it's good weather. Yeah, it looks like I have about 5.5 miles till camp, which is amazing, but it is quite steep coming up after about 1 mile. So I reckon I'll probably be going about 1 mile per hour, and that's okay because that gets me to camp around 5 to 6 p.m. I have to stop to get water here in about a mile. So yeah, that puts me to camp at a good time. And then that will put me 2 miles away from the summit of Muir Pass. And I think that should be honestly perfect. So yeah, today's been really good. I'm really happy with how it's been going. My butt is in some pain right now. It's stinging a bit, and it always does after I stand back up and start walking, but it looks good. I keep taking pictures of it every morning, lunch, and before I go to bed, and it's trying to scab. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's doing good. It just hurts, and that's okay. So okay, day 62, y'all. Okay, I don't know for sure, but all I know about Muir Pass is that it has long snowfields. So it's either this one or it's that one. That's my guess. I might not be able to see it yet. I probably can't, but I'm only like, I don't know, maybe only like 8 miles from the top. So I feel like it's gotta be one of those two things. Made it to camp around 5. I think I went about 16 miles today. Tomorrow morning, yeah, I'll be about 2 miles away from the pass, the Muir Pass. It's supposed to be sunny for the next week, but it kind of looks like it's gonna storm. I don't know. I hope it doesn't. We're quite high up here. above me. I'm scared. Alrighty, made it to the top of Muir Pass. This is the Muir Hut. It's 6:50 a.m., so it's a pretty good time. Now we've got a lot of snowfields to go down on the other side. We've got to cross this. It's a lake inlet. Halfway through California! Woo! This is the alternate to Evolution Creek, which is supposed to be dangerous, so quite a big river crossing. Ooh, it's a little deep. Evolution Creek.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you ain't ammo, you ain't shit!
Alright, it is 4:45. I've gone 22 miles today. Feeling quite chuffed. I'm tired. I've just started the uphill section heading up towards Seldon Pass. I ran out of water. I only had a few sips left, and I mean, that didn't even happen to me in the desert. I think I was just so used to seeing water everywhere the past several days that it didn't really occur to me that I would have a stretch of miles without water. Anyways, I just got some water from a place that is not marked or anything on Far Out. It's just like a stream kind of, and I'm very grateful for that. I think I might only try to go until 5 p.m. or until I see the first campsite. Yeah, tomorrow will be hard because it's the whole climb up to Seldon. We'll be like 6 or 5 miles away. So it'll be a lot of post-holing, but that's okay. I'm doing over 22 miles today. That's pretty good. So, okay, so I just finished pouring out the contents of my bear can to see how much food I have and to see if I have enough for the 10-day carry. So I'm gonna show you what I have. It's definitely gonna be tight. So yeah, I'll show you what I have. For dinner tonight, these 2 packets of oatmeal got wet, unfortunately, from the rain last night, so I'm eating that with some trail mix to get some protein, not the onions. Then I have breakfast for tomorrow, 2 bars. Breakfast for the next day. Pretty much at most mornings I have at least 1 or 2 bars. So like 2 bars, 1 bar. And then lunch is gonna be, oh yeah, it's gonna be, I'm gonna use 2 of these packets. I've got like 4 packets. It's peanut butter, so I'll put that with the tortillas for this day and this day for lunch. Then I have a Spam lunch as well as some, like a beef jerky. And then for this lunch, I just have 2 beef jerky sticks. I'll probably try to use some of my mash and make a tortilla. And then I won't need lunch that day, I don't think. And then dinners, I have this. I have 1 more of these. I have 1 more ramen. And again, I'll try to use the mash if I'm able to. I don't right now have a dinner for this day, for my 4th night, my last night on trail. So I'll probably just eat tortillas or whatever I have left over. And then the only snacks I have left is this, which I've been eating with my lunch, and then whatever I'll have after this. I also have 1 more of these cookies, and well, I've had this for a while. I've had this since Kennedy Meadows actually. So I'll probably put this, I don't know, maybe that'll be my dinner, I guess. So anyways, it'll be close. Oh yeah, I also forgot I have a little bit of candy left as well. So it'll be close, but I think I'll be able to make it for sure. I just don't know how hungry I'll get in the next few days. So anyways, should be good. All right, so day 63 is coming to a close. I did 23 miles today, and I'm at such a lower altitude than I have been every time I've camped, so it is so hot here. Today was the first day that we had to deal with mosquitoes. They were all over. We were just by water all day today, and the mosquitoes were out. I got bit up probably 15 to 20 times, honestly. Yeah, today today has been really good. Like, it was hard to push a lot of miles, but I can tell it's easier as my pack is getting lighter. And tomorrow should be, I don't know, I was aiming for like 19 or 20 miles, which might be hard because I still have a pass tomorrow. So we'll see how far I get for tomorrow's hike. But yeah, I'm just feeling really grateful. Like, my butt injury has been feeling a lot better. It's starting to scab over well. Like it hurts a lot less to walk. It only hurts when I'm like starting up, so in the morning or after lunch, after sitting down. So yeah, that's really not too bad. Yeah, and I feel like my vlogs have been a little different here in this year, as it's quite hard to like talk and walk out here. I spend a lot more of my time during the day like actually hiking and not as much time like sitting around. So yeah, I noticed that my vlogs have been a little different, but yeah, I don't know. It's been really good. I only have, like 4.5 more days until I get to see Abigail and her family, and I really couldn't be more excited. Today I think I told you I got 2 new blisters, and one was right on my big toe, and I'm quite worried about that one because we still have so many river crossings, and yeah, it's just a lot of water. Today we crossed the Evolution Creek, which is on far out, named one of the more dangerous creeks, and then tomorrow we pass Bear Creek, which is the other dangerous creek, named on far out. And someone left a comment on Bear Creek saying that was harder than coming down Mather, which Mather Pass was like my personal hell. So I'm a bit nervous. I don't think the Bear Creek one has an alternate, whereas today there was an alternate path that we could take. So yeah, I think tomorrow will still be quite hard. May not, like I said, may not get the full miles that I was hoping for, but all good. Overall, I really love this year, as it has been hard. It is kicking my butt for sure. And yeah, having the injury on top of it sometimes has made it a little less, like sometimes the injury has sucked out some of the joy or the fun during my day. But yeah, definitely trying my best to just enjoy being out here and have gratitude, and yeah, just enjoy it. So day 63 in the books. Good morning, it is day 64. I am climbing up now, going towards Selden Pass. I think I'm still like 4 or 5 miles from the top. It's like steep at the front part, which is really different than the other passes, and then it flattens out and I have to cross a couple of lake inlets and outlets, which is just annoying. And then still hike to the top. I'm not sure what the snow will be there because it's under 11,000 feet, so it's the lowest pass I'll do so far. But I'm imagining there's still, of course, going to be snow. So by the time I get there, it'll definitely be slushy or just post-holing. But I'm hoping it's a bit more melted than the other ones. So, yeah, and then honestly, I'm starting to feel more and more anxious for the Bear Creek crossing today, because I won't get there until the afternoon, which is when it's the highest and heaviest flow. So, yeah, I'm starting to feel a little nervous for that, but I know I can just wait for people to cross with if I need to. And if I need to just walk upstream, like it does fork, it's just that some of the rivers we've crossed where it forks, it's just a rock slide, so it's more dangerous to cross there than to just go into your chest, So, anyways, we'll see how it goes. I'll keep y'all posted. Well, I just had my first river crossing fall. I slipped in coming off of a rock. I was about to take a step into the water, and Anyways, I just slipped in. So I fell right on my butt, as you do. And I think, I don't know if it's bleeding or not, but I just feel like it might be. I really only got the left one bad. It hurt a lot in the moment. It's not bad now. What really is the bummer is that they definitely, for sure, this time, both abrasions got wet, and I didn't put my ointment on yet this morning. So I'm just annoyed with myself. It wasn't even deep. I also lost my trekking pole. Then I had to go downstream to where logs were. Just stopped on a log. So I got it back, but it wasn't even deep. That's why I was just trying to not get my feet wet yet. I got really wet anyway, so good lesson for Bear Creek coming up is like, just go through it. Don't, I know it might seem easier to walk on rocks or logs or whatever else is there. Not worth falling in for, that's for sure. Anyways, almost 7. Got to a little bit of the flatter part here, and yeah, hoping to be to the summit between 9 to 10, but I haven't checked my map, so I don't know how far away I am. So we'll see. Okay, up there, Selden Pass. No snow after this. Made it to the top of Seldon Pass at 8:15, so that's nice. It's a bit faster than I wanted. I was able to take my medicine, get a little more to eat, and put some ointment on. My butt doesn't look too bad after falling. Yeah, anyways, the only thing left between me and the rest of my day is Bear Creek. So I'm just hoping it's not too hard for me. And then also, I guess, yeah, looks like there'll be a bit of post holing on the way down this one. So this is the other side of Seldon. All right, it is going on 11. I crossed Bear Creek around 10:15, but I put my phone in a Ziploc and I put it in my top part so that if my pack had fallen off of me, then it would be water. At least, yeah, if I could recover my pack, my phone wouldn't be ruined. Anyways, it was really hard. I would not say it was as scary as Mather Pass. Mather Pass, I felt like I could have died. This only went up to right around my waist, which is the highest one yet. But the current was so strong. Like, it certainly was strong, and I feel so grateful for how tall I am, because even if I were 2 inches shorter, like, I would lift up one leg. It was kind of like the wind that one day. I would lift up one leg and the current would totally push me back so that I would almost be turned sideways. So yeah, it was wild because I got just over, I got about 3/4 of the way, and I started to look over because I was like, how am I going to get out of here? And these 2 women come up and they stick out their trekking pole, and then one gets in the water, gives me her hand, and just like helps me get the rest of the way in. And I'm just so grateful. I just am like constantly like feel like my ancestors in the universe and my family and friends and all of the love in the world is looking out for me. I think I could have made it by myself, like I was over 3/4 of the way, but it was hard. Like, my legs were shaking. I was kind of trembling. I think they saw me struggling. And yeah, I mean, even just having them there to know, like, holy cow, I wasn't alone was like really helpful mentally. They said they walked up to where it forks, and then they crossed the 2 rivers and then walked back. So it took them like an hour, they said. In hindsight, I probably should have just done that, especially being by myself. But I did think I could do it. Like, I never felt unsafe. Like, truly, it was not as scary for me as Mather. But it was hard. Like, you really had to focus. And every step you take, like, you just get kind of pushed. So, anyways, I feel like that was the last big, hardest thing between me and Abigail. So I got that done with. I still have a couple of passes to do, but the rest of the passes are, I think, pretty much as easy as today. And I'll still have a bunch of river crossings, but none of them will be as hard as this, as far as the far out comments go, I guess. The bugs are definitely out. Oh, it's so annoying every time I need to stop to, like, for anything, to eat or to get water, like just now. They just swarm, and yeah, I'm kind of contemplating whether or not I should just put my rain pants on, because especially my legs are just getting eaten up. And I'm going to be going pretty low elevation today, so I honestly think I might just need to get them out so I can walk more comfortably. But anyways, okay, we did it. Okay, I feel like I have a bit of relief now for whatever is ahead. Lunch, pumpkin seed butter with some trail mix. It is almost 4:30. It is so hot out when you get below like 8,500 feet. Like, it's so hot. It's actually hard to go back and forth from like being very cold to super, super hot. But I've been more on top of my water today compared to the last 2 days. I think yesterday I was dehydrated. And I have a camp spot that I want to go to that's in like, I don't know, 0.7 miles. But if I go 1.1 miles, then I cross like a big creek. And so in some ways I might just do that tonight instead of having to do that first thing in the morning. It is a bit of elevation gain still, but it's only like 4:30, and so I figure even if it is 1.1 more miles, like that would get me to camp closer to 5:30 maybe, or 6. So anyways, I can't believe how hot it is here. It's so hot, but it's definitely beautiful. Not a lot of snow where I'm at right now, so. I just crossed that, and it may not seem scary, but it was scary. I got more wet, I think, in that one than I did the Bear Creek. That was scary. Another kind of intense water crossing today, especially right there where the undercurrent is, because that's where it goes down. Alrighty, it is 5:30, and I think I'm gonna set up camp here today. It's kind of a beautiful overlooking. It looks like someone else is camped here as well. So, okay, gonna get camp set up. Someone gave me this meal, either near, I think it was near Wrightwood, and it's herb roasted chicken. It came with olive oil packet, and it is so tasty. So, thank you. I forget your name, but thank you. I've carried it with me, and now I'm eating it.